Hey friends, your pal Jer stays here. You know, one of the things I get asked a lot when I'm out doing stories or at events is, wow, how long have you worked at Daily Detroit? Or they must take care of you really well over there. Here's the thing. Daily Detroit is owned by us. We do not have a big parent organization. We're not part of a network. We've done more than 1,600 episodes of this podcast, and with the newsletter, nearly 5,000 pieces of content without any outside support. We are fiercely independent media, doing it before it was cool, before Substack was invented, before all this stuff. We knew that local media needed reinvention, and with your support, we are doing it. Becoming a member on Patreon supports a local thing. It keeps a roof over the head of the voices you hear on this air, your neighbors, sharing the stories that matter, and the ones that make us laugh. So thanks to Virginia, Colleen, Ben, Jeanette, Dunry, Dave, and Kat, some of our newest members on Patreon. Join the community at patreon.com/dailydetroit. Get yourself some swag, access to our community Discord, access to our secret podcast, and a whole lot more. That's patreon.com/dailydetroit. And thank you for your support. Welcome to your Daily Detroit for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. And today we're previewing Ferndale Pride, coming up Saturday, May 31st in downtown Ferndale. By the way, we will be back with our Flower Arch on West 9 Mile, so be sure to come and see us. We see so many listeners, and it's just a joy. So mark your calendars, and let's hop into this conversation with organizer Julia Music about all the festivities and some stuff you can check out ahead of time. Hello and welcome to your Daily Detroit. Joining us today at the table at Tech Town is a longtime friend of the show, personal friend, I would say so myself, and all-around wonderful human being, the executive director of Ferndale Pride, Julia Music. Welcome back. It's so good to see you.
Thank you. It's so good to be back.
It's so crazy to think that we're about to be out there again on the 31st, 5/31/2025. Man, does time fly?
It really does. Today, as we record, we are less than 40 days away. So I feel like we're in crunch time.
Well, how is it for you pulling this together? Because how many years now has it been?
This is year 15.
Okay. And so what's different about this year 15 versus previous years?
Things have just kind of changed. You know, every year it's a different puzzle to put together. And this year funding was very different. We did not have a big naming rights sponsor or a large sponsor for our bigger stage show up. We did end up with a sponsor for our smaller stage, and we're really, really thankful. And that is thanks to a lot of people in our community pulling together and really giving me names, contacts, and we all just came together, and I was able to contact about 800 different companies, and we were able to pull out a Pride Festival because of it. And also we had a lot of individual sponsors. I was shocked to see some big donations come in from folks who are just like, here's some money, go do what you do.
That is great to hear, because I don't think people realize how much work and effort it takes to put together. I mean, this is a free to the public festival, which is more and more rare nowadays.
Correct. And that is one of our goals, is to keep it free and equitable to everybody through sponsorship and through fundraising.
Yeah. And as far as Pride itself, it's always a good time. We, of course, at Daily Detroit will be there, flowers and all. We come right back from covering the Mackinac Policy Conference, and literally the next day wake up and get out there. Usually for me, it's with the rainbow captain's hat, which has become my favorite.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to embrace it all the way, both if you're a part of the community and an ally as well. I think that's just so much fun to see so many people out of so many different ages and groups, and even different times of the day. Now that we've been out there for a couple of years, different times of the day have different vibes. It's really cool.
Yeah, we really try to make the event flow in a way that everyone is comfortable coming out and being there at the time they feel the most comfortable. I know my parents, being in their 70s, like to come out in the earlier part of the day. And then I have friends who make it there around 8 o'clock and see the headliners. So it just depends on what you want to do.
So if somebody has not been out for Pride before, where is it located? I know it's in downtown Ferndale. It's not 9 Mile, but kind of what's the, boundaries, if you will?
So it starts on 9 Mile and Woodward and goes all the way to Livernois. We also have a little section of Troy Street and a little section of Planavon Street where we have a major stage set up.
Yeah, and what I find fun about it too is you've got all of the vendors, all of the stages and things like that, whether it's the DJ or the drag shows, stuff like that. You also can enjoy many of the businesses are also open along there on 9 Mile as well, right? You can kind of wander into.
Yeah, almost every business is open on the day of Pride, and we encourage businesses to be open, celebrating along with us. It's a great sales day. It's a great day for folks to see Ferndale businesses and think, okay, I'm coming back for that on a different day. It just is a great way to showcase our city.
And how many people end up coming every year now?
About 30,000 people come down through the weekend, which is wild because we only have about 19,000 people in the city of Ferndale. So it is a big day.
Well, in many ways to me, and I'm sure people may quibble with this, but I feel like Ferndale is kind of the physical, spiritual home of the community to me. Like it's kind of the center of a lot of it. I know there's groups other places, but Ferndale seems to be where a lot of this stuff coalesces.
I think for me, it has been. I mean, I grew up going to Affirmations, which is the gay community center located in downtown Ferndale. I was there as a kid who just needed to meet up with other gay people. And now as an adult, I still frequent the facility. There is an epicenter of queerness to Ferndale, and we are known throughout the country as the gay capital of Michigan. That doesn't mean I don't vacation in Saugatuck because there are other amazing gay cities in this state as well. But, we are the gay capital and we have embraced that.
Well, let's check out some of the things that are going to be happening with the day itself, because there's the day itself and then there's a bunch of events leading up to it. On the day itself, you've got a number of headliners, right?
Yes, we have some incredible headliners this year. So Batty Brooks is going to be headlining the performance stage over at Planavon. Batty Brooks is also the current reigning Miss Trans Michigan, and she also plays the trumpet. So we should have some amazing shows for you during that time period. And I'm just excited for her reign as Miss Trans Michigan. She's just doing a fantastic job. And she's headlining our event, and she's also headlining Kalamazoo Pride. So definitely see Batty Brooks sometime this year. And then over at the Woodward Dance Stage, which is brought to us by the Flats at Iron Ridge and the Iron Ridge District, we have DJs Remarkable. She is our closeout headliner, incredible DJ. And then we also have DJ Stacy Hot Wax Hale right before her. So we have a double headliner situation over at that stage.
Stacey Hot Wax Hale is awesome. Got a chance to talk to her some years ago. What a wild and fun individual.
Yeah, I mean, the godmother of house is coming to our festival. I'm just very, very humbled that she applied.
The godmother is coming to the Capitol.
Yes. It's true.
So, we talked a little bit about changes with sponsorship and things. What about changes in the festival this year? Are there anything going on?
Yeah, so our drag show is very, very popular. And last year, our stage was just so packed for the drag show that our drag show captains, who are two incredible drag kings, Michael Christian and Teddy, said to me, Julia, every single drag performer is going to be emailing you tomorrow. And I said, if they email me, I will kill you. I love you very much. We will double the drag show time. Do not have them email me. I get it. So we have done that. We've doubled the drag show time. I think you called it Double Dragon. So because of that, we have so many incredible drag performers, but also an incredible number of headliners, incredible number of title holders currently performing, including, I think you're probably familiar with our mascot who walks around. He's been doing that mascot job since we started Pride 15 years ago. Well, he is also the current reigning Miss Gigi's Classic, known as Vicki Gordon. So she'll be our oldest performer to ever grace the stage. And then we have this amazing mix of performers because Michael and Teddy over at Motor City Drag Kings really pay attention and make a great performance lineup. And we also have Reading with Royalty going on. So 2 hours of drag. You will not miss the drag show this year. That is the bottom line. You have your time to get to the stages and see those shows.
It's, I think, part of the fun of it. So for you, why do you enjoy drag so much? And why do you think it resonates with people so much to double the time?
Well, I think with this particular show, I think every single drag performer in this show is from Michigan. And they really feel like this Pride is a Pride where they can can show off the best of their best. And I have seen just amazing performances, amazing sequences, amazing sets. Bentley last year bringing a show that was all Super Mario themed. Like, that was just wild. The crowd went crazy, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us this year.
I know that producer Cheyenne will be like wanting to be at the front of this. She is very much into it. She will send me like drag race memes, all kinds of things all day long. It's quite fun here at the Daily Detroit studio.
Yeah, and we're just so lucky that we have so many queens and kings who want to work with us. So please make it to the show. See those queens and kings perform.
For sure. So there's the day itself, which runs from when to when?
So 12:30 is when we have our opening ceremony. At 1 o'clock, all of the vendors open and the stages start. At 8 o'clock, the vendors start to close down. They are allowed to stay open until 10 p.m. and then our stages stay open until 10. There are after-hours party licenses pulled in our city. So there are parties all the way till 4 a.m. If you go to Orchid, to Thoughts and Prayers, they have an entire party till 4 a.m.
That's quite the spread. I encourage people to have the fun they want to have. I don't think I'm going to make it till 4 a.m., Julia. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not without a large nap in the middle.
Yes, I won't make it till 4 a.m. for sure.
Maybe Engineer Randy will.
Maybe.
I think he could make it to 4 a.m.
He could. He should definitely be at Thoughts and Prayers. He would have a fun time there.
There are also a number of run-up events to kind of build anticipation. Also, help support what's happening here, help people have fun, ahead of this, because, since it is the capital and since this is such an important event, I think it's good to always build community, throughout the year. And in the next couple months, there's some stuff happening too, right?
Yeah, we have some really cool things coming up. So there's a fundraiser that we are on our 4th year of doing called the Small Packages Art Show. So artists from all over the Detroit area get a cigar box and they create some type of work of art out of the cigar box. And I say some type because I have seen everything from puppets to houses to plants to opossums. I mean, it's just a wild show. And then we have a DJ spinning the entire time. There's a food truck called Bobo's that'll be there. There is a mocktail bar as well as free beer and wine and some snacks out. And then you bid on those packages and you get to take your small package home with you and have a beautiful custom piece of art. So that's a really fun show. It's over at the Wolcott or Detroit GT Studios, which is over on Wolcott in Ferndale. And I'm sure that you will put the link in your
show
podcast.
Notes. Yes, in the podcast, newsletter, all that. I will note that our coasters at the studio are Detroit GT.
Those are Detroit GT. And what's amazing is in his studio, you can see all of those coasters, the entire set. It's pretty incredible. He's done a great job recording the beautiful architecture of our city. Pokemon trivia is also just a wild good time. It's over at B Nectar, and we have Pokemon drag queens entertaining you, and then new trivia questions every year. This is usually a sellout event, so please don't wait to buy tickets because I feel bad saying no to people, but there is limited space inside of B Nectar. So that event's really fun.
That's one that you might see Fletcher Sharp at.
I'm hoping. I would love to see Fletcher Sharp at an event showing off all his knowledge.
Yeah, especially that one specifically. I feel like that's the blending of his worlds.
Yeah, and we'll have a great food truck over there. Hero and Villain will join us that day. So Quizzo will be there, another Detroit company. It'll be a great time. Sobriety is our sober tea dance party. Mark McMillan sponsors a sober tea dance. We have drag performers, we have go-go dancers going, and then DJ Reezy spins that entire time. So if you are sober curious, just want to be sober for the day, we are having a tea party. So that's a 4 to 8 o'clock Sunday dance party at the 215 in downtown Ferndale. And then our closing event for the year is our big golf scramble, which we're super excited about this year. We've changed it up a little bit. It is on a weekend, finally. So folks can participate on a Sunday. And that event has been moved to Maple Lane Golf Course. So we have a private course. The food will be provided in the ticket. You get a lunch and a dinner, as well as a golf scramble where you can get heckled by drag queens, where you can launch golf balls out of cannons, all sorts of fun things.
I like it going to the next level. The idea of a dance party a little bit earlier, I'm very much into, as I'm now a day drinker as opposed to a late night drinker. And if I'm not going to be drinking, that's fine. I don't need to drink. But the dance part, I'm very excited about being able to do that. And be home by 9.
Yeah. I mean, a 4 to 8 tea party has been like a tradition in our community of queerness for a long time. So being able to bring this to the sober community as well was really important to our sponsor. And I think it's been a great partnership for us as well. I love a sober dance party, be able to show off the amazing mocktails that we can make.
And I will admit that I do not need a cocktail to drink or to dance. I do not need cocktails. I can just dance on my own, which I'm down for. Just express yourself, right?
Exactly. And we will have go-go dancers out there to kind of get you in the mood to dance and pull you in. and it'll be a fun night.
So if people want to know more, I've got one more question after this, but if people want to know more, where can they go?
FerndalePride.com/events. And then also if they go to our Instagram, Ferndale Pride, and click on the link in our bio, it'll take them to all the links for events and sponsorship and things like that.
Now, I know that you're also a listener of the show.
I am.
You're not just a guest of the show.
I am.
And I wanted you to share, because we were talking before the air, that you had notes on our ice cream episode recently.
I have so many opinions about ice cream. It's wrong. Yeah. I want you guys to definitely try Guernsey. I want you to try all of their mints. They have multiple mint chocolate chip flavors. There's some incredible Guernsey flavors out there. So if you do Guernsey, I would love to come back. I can only try the gluten-free flavors, but I would love to be a taste tester with you. And because I will eat blueberry. I will test blueberry things.
We still have to troll Randy about that, don't we?
We do have to troll Randy about that. It's so upsetting for me that he doesn't like an entire fruit.
And he just dismisses the entire fruit. How can you dismiss fruits?
I don't know. I will still try a piece of cantaloupe, even though I'm not a fan. So come on, Randy. So anyway, I will come back if you want to do ice cream, or if you talk about ice cream, I will just definitely listen and think about it all the time. So thank you.
You hear us, Guernsey? You hear us? You just got to send us some ice cream.
Yes, we need some Guernsey ice cream immediately.
Julia Music, Executive Director, Ferndale Pride. Thank you so much for stopping by the studio. It's always so good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here, and I can't wait to see you guys at Pride. Thank you for bringing the arch and bringing an activity for folks. I think they have a great time at your booth.